Me myself, this is Karthik. Subject is biological science, and I have been teaching as a biological science teacher since 8 years. And now I am going to explain about excretion. So what is excretion and why do we need to discuss about this excretion? So as we know that excretion is a organ system, means it belongs to excretory system. So as you know that in our body we will have different kinds of organ systems that are performed by different organs. Example, digestive system, circulatory system, respiratory system, muscular system, skeletal system, endocrine system, as well as reproductive system. So these are the different kinds of organ systems present in our body. So coming to discussing about excretion, the main aim of excretion is to eliminate toxic material from our body. And whenever we are eliminating the toxic material from our body, automatically we are able to maintain homeostasis. So what is meant by homeostasis? We are getting it out. Homeostasis is nothing but body balance. So however we are existing our life today, as it is we are continuing without any toxic material tomorrow also because of this excretion. So excretion is different types in different organisms. Example, the organisms which are living in water, aquatic organisms, their mode of excretion is ammonia. So they are known as ammonotelic organisms. Whereas the organisms which are living on land, they are called as terrestrial organisms. Their excretory material is urea, hence they are known as ureotelic organisms. As well as the organisms which are excreting uric acid as their byproduct, they are known as uricotelic organisms. So based on the excretory material, they are classified into different categories. So whereas we human beings belongs to ureotelic organisms because our excretory product is urea. So let us discuss about excretion, the outshifting process. So coming to discussing about human beings, we do have major excretory system that is performed by kidneys. So we do have a pair of kidneys, and these kidneys are bean in shape and these are reddish brown in color. So the outer covering part of the kidney is known as convex and the inner covering part is known as concave. So convex, concave. And inside of the kidney, this is the LS of kidney. LS is nothing but longitudinal section of kidney. And in this kidney, when we are discussing about this kidney, inside of the kidney which consisting pyramids, these pyramid-like structures are called as renal pyramids. These are known as renal pyramids. So these renal pyramids are nearly 12 to 15 renal pyramids are present in each kidney. So these 12 to 15 renal pyramids, their major function is to filter the blood. Whenever the blood is entering into the kidney, the main aim of these renal pyramids, they will filter. So what do they have to filter? They do have nephrons. So what is a nephron? As you know that human body is made up of cells. Cell is the structural and functional unit of all living beings. So here nephron is the structural and functional unit of the kidney. So nephrons, nearly 1 million nephrons are present in kidney. So these nephrons structurally and functionally they are filtering the blood and eliminating the toxic material from our body. So here these nephrons are present in this renal pyramids. So renal pyramids apex part is called as cortex and lower part is called as medulla. So cortex, medulla. Here outer covering part is convex, concave, inner one is concave, and here inside of the renal pyramids, cortex and medulla, these are the parts present in it. So here how the blood is entering into the kidney, that we have to know. So each kidney is connecting linked with blood vessels. These blood vessels are called as renal arteries and renal veins. Only renal artery is carrying blood along with toxic material or unwanted material that blood is reaching to the kidney. So here this renal artery is bringing the blood from the heart, and next one is a renal vein. So this renal vein, after completion of the filtration of the blood, the renal vein is collecting only pure blood, including blood cells. It does not consist any toxicity. So renal artery, renal vein. These are the renal blood vessels. These are the major ones in the excretory system. So here, coming to discussing about the part which is collecting the urine, that is called as pelvis, and the pelvis is slowly becoming like a narrow tube called as ureter. As we know that ureter, there are a pair of ureters present in human body that leads to urinary bladder. So ureter, the length of the ureter is 30 centimeters. So here, how the blood is filtering here, we will discuss. So here, coming to discussing about nephron. So what is a nephron? Nephron is the structural and functional unit. So for example, if the blood is coming from our body to kidney, so now the blood is moving from renal artery to the nephron. So coming to the discussing about the nephron, here what is the structure of the nephron? So nephron is divided into two parts. So one is a cup-like structure called Bowman's capsule, and inside of which consisting a highly coiled structure which is called as glomerulus. So glomerulus and Bowman's capsule together we are calling as Malpighian body. So Malpighian body is one of the part of the nephron. So here this is the blood capillary and also known as glomerulus, as well as this cup-like structure Bowman's capsule. So these together we are calling Malpighian body. So what is this? Malpighian body. So this Malpighian body extending into a tube-like structure called as tubular portion. So this tubular portion is highly coiled structure. The structure of the tubular portion is very difficult to understand. So here this tube-like structure is further divided into three parts inside of it. So one is proximal convoluted tubule, PCT, proximal convoluted tubule, and the Henle-like structure, the hairpin-like structure, inverted U-shaped structure, this is known as loop of Henle. So that is known as loop of Henle. So this is loop of Henle, and after loop of Henle, extending part is known as DCT, distal convoluted tube. So this is the structure of the nephron. So nephron is a cell. As we know that cell is the structural and functional unit. It is giving a structure and doing a function. Function is nothing but a job. So what it is doing? Taking the blood. Blood is entering into the glomerulus. Whenever the blood is passing through the glomerulus, blood is filtering in the glomerulus, because bottom of the glomerulus which is having podocyte cells, and here one fluid is present that is called as glomerulus filtrate fluid. So here along with this, whenever the blood is passing from the afferent arteriole of the glomerulus, the blood is entering into the glomerulus. Then after blood is filtering, only urine is entering into the PCT through Bowman's capsule. So next, filter blood only consisting blood cells, the filter blood along with blood cells reaching to the afferent arteriole. So now after filtering the blood, the urine is called as primary urine. So whatever the components are present in the blood, that components present as it is in the primary urine. So primary urine is equal to the blood. So what is primary urine? Primary urine is nothing but after filtration of blood, the eliminated part along with useful material, means primary urine is consisting useful material as well as toxic material. So what is the job of PCT? Proximal convoluted tubule. So PCT consisting many blood vessels. They are known as blood capillaries. So from these blood capillaries, absorption takes place. Because primary urine consisting all the useful material like glucose, amino acids, or whatever our body required that nutrients are present. These are absorbed by the capillaries of the PCT. Then after that urine is slowly becoming into diluted urine. But here whenever the urine is present in the PCT, that urine is concentrated urine. That concentrated urine automatically whenever absorption takes place, it is becoming automatically like diluted urine. That diluted urine is reaching to the loop of Henle. Here also absorption takes place. But the absorption here 75%. The absorption in loop of Henle 10%. Now the urine is becoming useless, means toxic only. There is no useful material in the urine. So that is nothing but waste urine. That urine is reaching to the DCT, distal convoluted tubule. Finally, each distal convoluted tubule is connecting with duct, that is called as collecting duct. And each collecting duct leads to pelvis. This is the pelvis region. This is the pelvis region. Pelvis region to ureter, ureter to urinary bladder, and urinary bladder capacity is 700 to 800 ml. But whenever urine is filled 3 to 400 ml, we do get a desire that is called urge. Due to excretion, we eliminate the urine. Then after, what is happening? Our urinary bladder is becoming empty. So because of emptying, then only we are maintaining homeostasis. So the main aim of excretion is to eliminate the toxic material from our body. The main excretory product of human being is urea, because we are ureotelic organisms. Our excretory product is urea, and whenever we are excreting through skin, what is that? That is also one of the excretory product. Example, salts. Excess salts we are producing outside through skin, and excess carbon dioxide we are producing outside through lungs. So these are called as accessory excretory organs. Skin is the accessory excretory organ. Lungs also accessory excretory organs. And liver also accessory excretory organ. And large intestine also accessory excretory organ. But kidney is the main excretory organ because it is filtering the blood. If it does not filter the blood, what will happen? We will get a disease called as ESRD, end stage of renal disease. Means both kidneys were failed. If our both kidneys were failed, we cannot filter the blood. If we cannot filter the blood, we have to go for dialysis. If we are going for dialysis, artificial process, there is no absorption as like PC. It is very difficult process. So that's why we have to keep our kidneys very healthy, because these are belongs to one of the organ system in our body. As you know, the human body is a wonderful machine. Nobody can make it. We do have the capacity to do diversified functions in our body. So digestion is different, respiration is different, excretion is different, circulation is different. These are performed by different kinds of cells. In that, one of the cell is nephron. It is belongs to excretory system. Thank you. Have a nice day.